Hello, parents and students. How are you today, guys? I hope that you people are fine. My name is Marcos Vinícius. I'm the founder and writer of all the contents related to American House course. And I'm here to teach you how to use our contents, and you parents, you father and mom, how you can help your son or your daughter to use our contents in the way that we absorb the best related to what we're going to teach them in the class. So that's one of the reasons that I'm speaking English, is because we have this kind of mindset. We truly believe that to communicate in English is essential to make students to grow faster in the learning process of English. So for this reason, I'm going to be talking to you in English, and I hope that you comprehend the situation. We need you to practice, and we need your kids to practice as much as possible. If you are a student, you refer. If you are over 18 years old, or if you are 18 years old, your parents, they have to sign. Right down here, there's a place that you can sign. If you are above 18 years old, please sign yourself. If you are under 18 years old, please ask your parents to sign it. It's important. But first, they have to watch. They will sign saying that they have watched all the video. Before you sign, you have please to watch all the video. There are some important things that I need to tell you to do, students or parents. The first thing is, let me show you just right now. We have here, this is our first class of the book 1A. This is an extremely important book. You have no idea how important this book is. This book was made with the 700 most important words in English. What does it mean? It means that if you master this content that we have here in this book, the book 1A, you will basically master 60% to 70% of everything that's necessary to have a good conversation in English. If you absorb correctly, and if you do all the exercise we ask you to do, and you do it correctly and with intentionally, if you do so, what's going to happen? You'll be able to communicate in English. Of course, I'm not promising you to be fluent in the very first book, but you will be able to talk in English, to have a short conversation, and to communicate yourself in English. And this is what we want here. That's what American House want for you, to be able to communicate in English. Of course, as time goes by, you get fluent and fluent. You get even more and more fluent. So the intention is to make you speak in this very book here, the book 1A, in this very book here, we want you to be speaking English. And after, in the next contents, we want you to be fluent. All right? So what is extremely important for you to know, parents or students? It's very important that you know that our classes are in English. And we expect you to communicate with your colleagues and with your teacher in English. But I don't know English. We know that you don't know English. That's the reason that you're studying, right? Yes or no? Yes. So what we want from you, the English that you are developing, we want you to use what you have already dominated, what you have already mastered. You understand? For example, you mastered the first vocabulary. You can introduce yourself. You can say, hi, my name is Pedro. Hello, I am from Brazil. How are you? Yeah, I'm fine. Would you like some coffee? Or do you want to drink some coffee? Yes, I would like to drink some coffee. So with this content that you're going to learn in the first class, you can have a conversation, a simple conversation. We don't expect you to be fluent or to be super good at English in the very first classes. That's not our intention. We don't expect that from you. But what we expect is that you communicate basically with what you already know in English, All right? What you don't know in English, okay, you can talk a little bit in Portuguese. But as time goes by, you have to speak just English. For example, what I consider okay, this book and the next book, the book 1B, you can speak a little bit Portuguese, but very little bit, not that much. Book 2, you must be speaking just English. Book 3, only English. Book 4, come on. All right, you understand that? So we expect you to be speaking in the language, English in this case. We expect you to be speaking in the language in the level that you are. We don't expect you to be fluent. All right? But what is extremely necessary? Communicate yourself in English. It's really important, but it's difficult. I know you, maybe I'm scaring you right now. Maybe. Or I hope that you're getting excited. Wow, I'm getting excited about it. Let's do it. But it will be a natural process. Trust me. It's a natural process. If you have a class in English, you talk in English with your teacher using the contents that you are learning, and you speak English with your colleagues in the classroom, in a question of short time, you'll be able to communicate in English. For you to know how to read English, you have to read more English. For you to be able to write in English, you have to write in English. For you to understand English, you have to listen to English. For you to speak English, you have to speak English. That's why we expect you to be speaking during your classes. Do you understand? So this is something really, really important. So what I wanted to show to you parents and students, this part here. The vocabulary part, we have two vocabularies in the contents. We have the first page and in the second page, vocabulary. Parents and students, this part here is extremely important part of your class. Extremely important. If you master this vocabulary and after you mastered, you go to the other steps, you go to the other exercise that we have in the book, you will be able to start communicating English super fast. But pay attention, please. Pay attention, please. You have to read with the teacher. You repeat out loud. You need to listen to your own voice out loud. Repeat to get a pronunciation of the word. Repeat all the words. Hello, nice to meet you. My name. So teacher speak and you repeat. He speaks and you repeat. After, you will write down only, pay attention, only write down the words that you didn't know before. The words that you already knew it, don't write down. Don't take note of it. For example, my, I know that's my is meu. I don't need to write down. But nice to meet you. I don't know what is nice to meet you. So you can write, prazer te conhecer. You can write in the book. Okay? You can do that. So you write only the vocabulary that you didn't know before. Just in this part, the vocabulary part, this is the only moment that you can write down the translation of the vocabulary. After you wrote down, teacher will give you some time, they will give you some moments to study this vocabulary. Parents, pay attention. Your kids, your son and your daughter, they will learn the vocabulary. Teacher will translate the vocabulary for them. Teacher will give 1 to 2 minutes for them to study this vocabulary. After they study, they will flip the book. They will turn the book down, face down. After this, the teacher will ask, João, what is nice to meet you? Pedro, what is I am? Claudia, what is place? So the teacher will be, how can I say that? But the teacher will be sure that your son or your daughter, they absorbed the contents. If they didn't, the teacher will give more time for them to study. But pay attention. They will have the opportunity to study the vocabulary and they will have time to master this vocabulary. Why you are saying this, Vinícius? Because it's important that the student, they must know, pay attention. Students, they must know the contents they have already learned in the next class. For example, this is the class number 1. The class number 2, the teacher will check. Pedro, make a sentence for me in English using nice to meet you. And Pedro will say, nice to meet you, my name is Pedro. Okay? This is extremely important that in the next class, your son or daughter, or you that you are our student, you remember the vocabulary learned in the previous lesson. Extremely important. If you don't remember, it's because you didn't learn or the student didn't learn and something must be corrected. And the parents, please pay attention. If your kid or son, if your son or daughter, they don't remember the vocabulary they learned in the last class, we're going to observe that. We're going to take note about it. And if necessary, we will send a message to the parents. Mom, dad, please help your son or your daughter to memorize and to remember the vocabulary, learn it. Because this is extremely important. Why you were saying this, Vinícius? Because with experience of 10 years just giving classes using my contents, the students that they master the vocabulary, and in the next class they come remembering the vocabulary, they will be able to communicate in English super fast, much faster than the others that they are not focused on memorizing the vocabulary and master the vocabulary, learn it in the book. Do you comprehend? What is my intention with this video here is to get the best from your kids or from you if you are a student. We want to get the best from you. We want you to be able to communicate in English as soon as possible. Do you understand? I hope that you're understanding. Something else. Parents, you must understand this, and also you, student. Do you want to be bilingual? I hope you want, right? You are here, you're studying at American House because you want to be bilingual. That's the minimum that I expect from you, that you want to be bilingual. That's the minimum that I expect. So if you want to be bilingual, what is extremely necessary? Pay attention to this place. You have to come to classes. First, don't miss classes. Don't miss classes. Come to your classes. They are extremely important. Every class matters. Every class matters. Every class matters. It's extremely important. Every class. Second, homeworks. Please, students. Homeworks are super important. Super important. Let me show you something. This is the homework. What do we have here in the homework? We have the vocabulary learned in the class. So I did lesson 1 in the book. Oh, pay attention. Lesson number 1 in the book. Now I have lesson number 1 in the homework. One class, one homework, one class, one homework, one class, one homework. Do you understand that? So every class that you attend at American House, you have a homework to do. Why is it necessary to have homework, teacher? Because this will help you so much to do what is necessary to be done. And what is necessary to be done? We have here the vocabulary that you learned. You learned this vocabulary here in the book, in the lesson, in the class that you had in school. So if you do these exercises, it will makes you to remember the vocabulary you learned in the class. So this is extremely important. And it's not long, it's only 1 page of homework. We have here some explanation time. In the future, I will have videos here explaining the grammar part of English, because we don't keep explaining grammar in the classes. Our classes are made to make you to practice English. We have here the vocabulary that will help you to memorize the vocabulary again. So we want to make sure that you have all the possibilities to remember the vocabulary learned in the class. Every exercise that we have in American House is to make you remember and master the vocabulary you are learning. You understand that? I hope you are understanding. And in this part here of the homework, can you see here the QR code? This is extremely important. What is this, teacher? This is a review, a super important review of the class that you had in your American House School. This is a review. This is another tool that we are offering, that we offer to students to have one more chance to practice English again and to memorize vocabulary studied in the class. So we give you 3 opportunities to master the vocabulary you are learning in the class, with a lot of exercises, with a lot of methodologies that we created to make you remember the vocabulary. Second, the homework part, just like this, will make you remember the vocabulary. All the vocabulary here is related to your class. And the third time to make you remember and master the vocabulary is the reviewing. If you use here the QR code, if you get your cell phone and scan with your camera, what is going to happen? You will go to a YouTube video. It's my video. I made this video. And you have a review of your lesson. It's not, but pay attention, parents and students. This is not a video just to watch. You have to communicate with me in the video. You will talk to me in the video. You will speak with me in the video. Do you understand that? It's not a video to watch. It's a video to practice English. And you will be practicing the English that you already learned in the lesson. Super important to do that. Do you want to be bilingual? You have to do this. Class, homework, and reviewing the lesson with the QR code video. Do you understand? Parents, every video of the reviewing in this QR code, I will use this bell. What is this bell for, Vinícius? This bell is for your son or daughter, or you that you are our student, to write a sentence here. So I will ring the bell, and I will speak 2 times one sentence, one phrase. I'll speak the phrase 2 times. The first time that I ring the bell, I will speak 2 times one phrase. The student write down what I just told in the video. Forward, a little bit forward, I will ring the bell again, and I'll speak more 2 times a different sentence or different phrase, and the student will write down. More in the end of the video, I will have a 3rd sentence that I will speak 2 times, and they will write down. So parents, your kids or you student, you must conclude the homework completely. Do you want to be fluent? I want you to be fluent as soon as possible, but to do so, I need you to do exactly what we are asking you to do. Do you understand that? Please help yourself to help us to make you fluent. We want you to be fluent. We want you to be a great student. And we don't want you to be a great student just for American House. We want you to be a great student for your future, for your own life. Do you understand that? So basically, parents and students, we offer all the necessary tools. We offer all the necessary tools to make you to be able to speak English. Please follow all the steps we are asking you to follow. To conclude this video, because it's taking a little bit longer than I expected. To conclude this video, you want to be fluent, or you want your son or daughter to be fluent, right? If the answer is yes, what is necessary? To do everything that I just told. And something is really important. It's really good that from now on, you or your kids or son and daughters, they have to watch the most, the better. The more, the better. The more they watch in English, videos, series, movies, the more they watch in English, the better they will become. Why? Because they will remember the vocabulary they are learning with us. And if they see a word, if they they are watching the video and they see something they never heard before, when they see this in the class, they will dominate that faster and better. So please do it to yourself, student. Watch in English, watch series and movies. But I don't understand. If I watch the series, teacher, or movies, I will not be able to understand. Okay, I know that because you're starting. You are a beginner in English. You are a beginner. I know, I understand that. So in this case, you know that series that you watch it in Portuguese and you know the series already. Watch now in English. Audio and subtitles. Audio and subtitles in English. The series or movie that you watched in the past in Portuguese, now watch it in English. Do it for yourself, and you will see that your English will level up so much faster than expected. So, what I hope for you, student or parents, we hope that you, student, or you, son and daughter of your parents, be able to communicate in English as soon as possible and to reach fluency. We are here. American House exists to make you speak English. That's the only reason we are here, to make people to be able to communicate in English. This is what we expect for you and from you. Thank you very much for watching this video. Now, please stop the video and sign down here in the video. There is a place, sign. If you watched all the video, you can sign there. Thank you very much. We love our students and we love to teach English. Thank you. And I hope that you become one of our best students. Have a great day and good studies. Take care. And English is amazing. You will love it. Goodbye.